Right, very exciting because today I'm finally getting a chance to try out Wi-Fi 7. I know, I'm the only one who gets excited about trying a new Wi-Fi router. But anyway, yes, it's the eero Pro 7. So this is a tri-band router. You're getting three different bands, lots of space for lots of devices. In fact, this mesh network will handle hundreds of devices, depending on how busy your household internet usage is. But the key here is that, obviously as time goes on, the resources that the devices in your house use up. You've got your smart TVs or the streaming devices that are plugged into those TVs. You've got gaming consoles. You've got people on computers, and that's before you even get to the phones and the tablets. Streaming video, making video calls, all of that stuff. So we need more bandwidth than ever before, and hopefully Wi-Fi 7 is going to be the answer. Now, I've already got pretty good connectivity in my house. I just did a little speed test, and I've got about 1200 megapixels per second. Megabytes per second. It's not a camera, it's a Wi-Fi router. That's because I've got 4 gig hyperfiber coming into my house. So I'm going to be interested to see whether Wi-Fi 7 changes that. And even if it doesn't, whether my everyday use changes for the better. With 3 of these placed around my home. Interestingly, also, they're compatible with all generations of eero devices, and there are some Amazon Echo smart speakers as well that has the eero Wi-Fi protocol built into them, so they can all sort of be used to beef up the network as well. So anyway, hopefully I'm about to set up the strongest, most powerful, most blistering fast Wi-Fi network my house has ever seen. I will just say one more little thing before I go and set it up and have a play, is that this braided Ethernet cable is included in the box. I've never seen one like this before, which is why the only reason I mention it. So it's braided, like those nice phone charger cables that you get sometimes, or computer cables. So I'm assuming that means that this is an extra fast cable. So I'm not just going to whip one router out and plug this router in. I'm going to have to find out where that plugs in so I can get straight to the source with this cable, because I don't want there to be any choke points. And we'll see just how fast and how powerful and how reliable our network can be. Let's go and have a play. Okay, so here we've got the kind of the primary router plugged in. This eero 7 Pro router. They're all the same as far as I can tell. It didn't really matter which one I plugged in first, but this is the one that's actually connected directly with that braided cable to my where my internet comes into the house. And the reason that it's here is because this is the entertainment unit where my TV is, and there's a gaming console box in there, there's a streaming box in that cupboard. There's a whole lot of stuff in this one little cabinet that connects to the internet, so I thought it would be more convenient to have the main source of it close by. Now, you'll read a dozen different articles that'll tell you a dozen different places to put the best place to put your Wi-Fi router. Luckily, with a mesh system like this, hopefully it doesn't matter too much, but I thought I'd get up nice and close for our first little speed test. So I'm testing the speed with this Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, and the reason I'm doing that is because it is Wi-Fi 7 capable, and so it's not much fun if we're not connecting at the full speeds. So where I like to go is to the Chorus internet speed test. Some speed tests are only testing the speed of the internet that as it comes into your house, which is not necessarily the speed of the internet at the device itself. So let's go, and I'm holding this handset right here, as you can see, And as you can see on there, I'm getting blistering fast speed. It looks like nearly 1.7, 1.6 gigs of download speed, which is, yeah, that's crazy. I don't even know how that's possible, given that the router is plugged into a Cat 5e cable to get to my modem, which is supposedly only capable of 1 gigabyte. But there you go. We've beaten the physics, and yep, here's the test results to prove it. So there you go. That's very fast. So that's great. So all those devices that are basically running off that main device there, they'll be going nice and quick. But of course, it's easy when you are sitting right next to the main device. Let's go down to one of the mesh devices and see what the speed's like there. Okay, so here we are. I've just tucked this second eero device away. I mean, we're in a sort of the downstairs family room now. See if you can spot it there behind the jar of knitting needles. You can see the kind of crazy activity that goes on in this room. And we'll run our little speed test again. So yeah, what I always like to do is turn the Wi-Fi off and back on again, just to on the testing device, just to make sure that I'm connected to the right device. And let's kick off that speed test, and we'll see what kind of speed that we're getting out of. It's not really an extender. It's it's talking in two directions to the source router. So yep, down here it's a lot less. So we are downstairs and through a couple of closed doors, and it looks like we're getting nearly 500 megabytes per second of speed down here, which is, yeah, that's pretty respectable as well. So yeah, I would say in terms of meters, we're probably about at least 10 to 15 meters away down through a floor from the source device. So yeah, pretty healthy. But of course, the real test is how far can we go away from any of the routers at all? Right, I'm just refreshing my page here. So for our final test, nowhere near any of the 3 routers that I've got set up. I mean, there is one in a room below me. The main router is about 10 to 15 meters away in another room. So there's a couple of walls and a door between us. So yeah, let's just see what kind of coverage we're getting now. So we'll kick that off, and I think you'll see that, yeah, we're up over 400 megabytes per second by quite some margin there, which is pretty good coverage. Do the same test in your house if you're only running a single router, or perhaps an old Wi-Fi 5 router. I'm betting you won't be getting those speeds. Wi-Fi 7 clears up a whole lot of space for all your devices, which means you can have a lot of stuff going on in the same house at once.